Hello everyone and welcome back into this second video of testing viewers special cars that they built for me. So I've asked everyone for in the previous video that you can continue sending me your own creations or your own rally cars creations, and I've received four amazing creations and weird at the same time today by four amazing viewers. I'm sorry I forgot their names, but yeah, you can tell me in the comment section which one is your own car. But before we start with this video, I would love to remind you, please, if you enjoyed the video, remember to hit that like button, get subscribed, share the video if you want to share it, and of course hit that notification bell button so you can get a notification each time I release a new video. So this is our first car here. From the first glance it looks very nice, not bad. The flames are not necessarily, and yeah, some of the graphics are rubbish and some of them are actually nice. For example, if you can see here these mountain stickers, they look very nice. This sport badge here looks very nice. This is not necessarily. This is maybe the number is good. I think that's the name of the viewer, the Pesoti, whatever. This is his blood type, A+. Fuel filler cap. The car looks nice actually, as you know, the fixtures, as going at the fixtures, it looks very nice. The stickers, not all of them. So to know this car name, it actually, let's see, what is it? This car called the ITER 160 RS WRC. Yep, you can get it in 4 different colors. Obviously, looks very nice, and I think this car is equipped with a 2.2 liter inline 5 turbo engine, which is against the rules. I admit that, because I asked from everyone to get me, or to make me, a 4-cylinder inline 4 1.6 liter turbo with 300 horsepower only. This one is making much more than 300. That's obviously. We have all-wheel drive, I don't know, sequential gearbox. From the first glance, let's see what we have here. We have, I think, yes, we have monocoque chassis type. Yep. So not bad so far, so good. Not bad. The suspension setup, we have the multi-link suspension in the rear, McPherson's strut at the front. Not bad at all. We have big brake calipers at the front, tiny ones at the rear. I think these are carbon fiber rims, which they are not efficient. No rear spoiler, so we don't have any kind of downforce, and we have, of course, front rear lip, so we have some kind of downforce with a little bit of some kind of glitches here. So let's start driving this beast here. I'm not gonna like give points or ever in this video because I'm super busy and I really don't have the time to edit this video, you know, to give points and to do all of these animation things. Alright, so let's start with this the car, because this car has an inline 5 engine. It sounds very brutal. Listen. Unfortunately, it's super laggy, so the turbo spooling takes a while to spool actually. Acceleration is very good. First corner, not bad. I will do 2 laps with each car. So suspension, suspension is, oh my god, suspension is so hard. That is not good. Suspension is so hard and the car feels bumpy. The steering feels good, but the suspension is so hard. tires feels... I'm gonna check the tires. I'm not sure if they are hard long life tires or not. Although I've already checked those cars in automation game. As I mentioned, I don't have really that much time to do another video, but it drives nicely. Unfortunately, the suspension is so hard, and on a bumpy road, car will destroy itself. So today you'll be seeing 4 amazing creations. 3 of them has been sent to me as an automation. Actually, no, 4 of them, I think. 4 of them has been sent to me as an automation files. Oops. So yeah, let's get back to the start line so we can choose another car. So this one is actually good. Drives good, and yes, of course we have destroyed the front end because of the hard suspension. The car keeps jumping and scratching and bumping its front bumper, which is not efficient at all. But the engine sounds amazing, and it does handle and steer very good, and looks very nice actually. Not bad except for the flames. Our second our second car that we are going to see here, this is actually a very weird car that I have received today as a BeamNG.Drive file. This is not an automation file. Someone sent it to me as a BeamNG.Drive file. Looks very weird. Yep, headlights, indicators, and yes, this long rear brake light slash indicator slash reverse light looks like an alien car. But what is really surprising, it has a space frame chassis, 4-cylinder engine, turbo of course. I don't know how much horsepower. We have a pushrod rear suspension and double wishbone front suspension, space frame chassis, and I don't know about the tires. The tires look like, I don't know, hard long life tires or something. Yep, yeah, hard long life tires maybe. And not bad at all, and it does handle so nicely. Let me show you. Sequential gearbox. It looks like an SUV, but it drives so nicely. Really nice. Let me just... and quiet too. Very quiet. And suspension, yes, it's a hard suspension, but it runs flat, which is helping, very much helping on a bumpy road. But it's still a hard suspension, and if he could soften it a little bit, it will be much better. And you don't have to use like the handbrakes on every single turn. You can use the regular brakes to slow it down and to get it to corner. Not all of them. You need to use the handbrake in some corners, but it does corner very nicely. I mean, even if you overdo it or overcook it, you can manage to control it. Like, I mean, it's not easy to drive, but when you really get used to it, I mean, yes, you can of course make some mistake, but it will forgive you. It will not kill you immediately. But make a big mistake and you are dead. Let's do a third lap. Try to keep it clean. Hopefully. Yep, I mean you can crash it if you are focused, like, and you really know what you're doing. You can really enjoy your time with this car or with this SUV or whatever. Of course, this is not a rally car, but it definitely drives like a rally car, and it rides really flat, which is really awesome. I'm truly impressed with this car. So like I would love to know, I would love to remember who did really sent it. So this is actually the name of it. It's the Fox Rally Street SUV something car. So now let's pick our next contender, the Kimball Kangaroo. This Kimball Kangaroo, I think looks very nice actually. It's not bad. Indicators like rings around the headlights, which look really awesome. Reverse lights, everything. We have everything, which is not bad. Turn off traction control, turn off the indicators. So it's not a small hatchback, and it looks like a van from the rear, but it's equipped with a monocoque chassis type, and of course we have a 4-cylinder engine at the front, 1.6 liter as I quite remember, multi-link suspension in the rear, and we have, I don't know, this is McPherson strut or double wishbone, I don't quite remember. I mean, it looks like double wishbone. It does really look like double wishbone, but I think it's McPherson strut. I don't know, I truly forgot. So look, but it does drive so nicely. It's not really slow, and it's not really fast. It goes like in 4 point something seconds, 4.7 I quite remember. Yep, but it does drive really nice. Suspension is soft and gooey. And the car sounds very quiet. Very quiet, really. Not quiet as that weird SUV thing, but still quiet. It has a sporty exhaust system, this one. We have dual straight through mufflers. We have catalytic converter. And yep, that was close. Yes, the roll angle is really too much. The car rolls so high. Feels like it's gonna tip over. Sometimes roll angle, like sometimes more roll angle really helps it, you know, to corner more flat. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes it will make the car to tip over. Sometimes it can help. It's all of these things are, you know, measured by the angle that you are coming into a corner with, and the speed that you are coming into a corner also. Yep, and how much steering you are applying, how much throttle you are applying, but it's not bad. It's cushy, it feels cushy, and yes, you can tip it over. And you can actually damage it a little bit, so you have damaged the front lip. Alright, let's stop here, fix it, and choose something else. So this one looks and drive very nicely. So I'm truly enjoying driving all of these cars, but so far if I want to pick a winner, I'm not gonna say the name of it, so let's continue driving our last creation here. No, sorry, not last creation, so we have 2 extra cars, this one and the one after. Now this one looks not bad from the outside, and it's very long, which is not efficient for a rally car. I don't like those rims, unfortunately. So we have a 4-cylinder at the front, so much boost going in as I quite remember. No electronic stability control, no ABS, nothing. And we have multi-link suspension in the rear. We have yes, this is McPherson strut. This is a McPherson strut front suspension, and the regular monocoque chassis type. But the whole idea of this car is weird a little bit, because let me check. Yes, we have off-road tires. That's unfortunate, and because it's against the rules that I applied. And also he is using, which is extremely weird, hydromatic springs. Yes, hydromatic springs, not standard or progressive. No, hydromatic springs. That means each spring has some kind of hydraulic fluid into it, and there's like a pump and lines of hydraulic lines, and this suspension was designed for cushy, really luxurious, comfortable cars like Rolls-Royce, Bentleys, these kinds of comfortable cars, not rally cars. Yes, and these kind of springs are not really efficient for rally cars, because these are very gooey and soft, and they are not reliable at all, and they are not efficient. This suspension has been designed, for smoothly creamy ride, not for hardcore cornering and jumps. So no ABS, nothing. So yes, you can lock the brakes easy. The engine is super laggy because he's pushing max boost. Yes, maximum, how much boost you can push, like in automation game. That he has set the needle all the way to the max. He's pushing so much fuel in and so much boost in. Suspension is surprisingly, surprisingly destructive. Let's fix it. And so the springs are actually soaking the bumps nicely, but the suspension is over soft and it's not efficient, which makes the bumps, which makes it really hard actually to control over a jump. Around corners it's not bad to control, but the engine is super laggy, and suspension is ruining everything with the engine together. So you need to keep the engine revving high so you can keep the turbo, spooling high, so you can have boost and have power. Or you can just do like this and tip it over. I mean, with every possible car that I've driven, I always go over that little bump and nothing happened, nothing roll over anything. But this one is keep rolling over. I mean, a little bump and it will roll over easy, because the ride height, the very high ride height, and a comfy, cushy hydromatic springs No, they don't work together. On 80 kilometers per hour, it's actually not bad over bumps. The springs are soaking up really nicely, but it's not supportive. So that's pretty much it for this amazing car. I mean, it looks amazing and it definitely drives very nicely, but all of these engines are overpowered. This one, the El Hague Judo Rally, also very nice car. And now this is our last creation here. Unfortunately, this is a very, and I mean very weird car. Really weird. I received this car on a Snapchat group. A cool fan sent it to me. I don't know what to say. I truly don't know what to say. I will leave it to you in the comment section below to tell me what do you think about this car. Front spoiler, I don't know how many grills, and the side mirrors are up front, triple exhaust pipes on the side, 101 on the rear spoiler, single exhaust pipe here, some kind of questionable stickers on the side. I don't know. Yep. This car has space frame chassis, which is always good, and McPherson, no, double wishbone front suspension, double wishbone rear suspension. The engine is mounted longitudinally. Yes. All right. So let's see what's what. Acceleration is nice. We have ABS. First corner feels weird, but the torque is nice. We have, oops, yes, I overcooked it, I apologize. Again, don't worry, we'll make another lap. I just want to learn how to drive this weird Pikachu, I don't know, car. Okay, so it does corner. Suspension is definitely weird. It's so much bumpy. I mean, the tires are super wide and the ride height is super high, but the car is super jumpy and super light. Oh my god, super bumpy. You need to be careful around jumps. Oh, suspension is broken, fix the car and continue. I don't know, it does understeer, it does oversteer. But the super amount of ride height and those super wide tires, I mean the tires, because they are wide, they are working nicely, really nicely, but the suspension tune is rubbish, absolute rubbish. Yep, that's what I said. Continue like a man, never stop, no need for these spoilers. Cars feels like a tiny SUV, which is never good. Actually, the car looks better now without those spoilers. I would love to drive the car like this. I'm not gonna fix it. I don't know if the aerodynamics has been affected really bad, but who cares? It looks better this way. Of course, if someone can just slam to the... Ugh, the suspension, my friends, the suspension is ruining everything. Really, if you can just drive it... I mean, I want to go right before I hit that rock. I want to go right, pushing the right, and nothing happens. Like, look, right, and takes a long while. Come on, slow down a little bit. We don't want to flip again. Yep, made it. So that's pretty much it for this car. It definitely looks better like this right now, but it drives really weird. It's quick, I admit it. It's very quick, but it's rubbish around corners. I mean, yes, it definitely looked better this way without any kind of spoilers, but unfortunately I have to fix it. Yep. So that's pretty much it for those cars. So yeah, what do you think about those cars? So to me, if I want to pick winners, of course, let's say in the first place, because I'm really impressed, the Fox Rally Street. This is in first place. It looks very weird, and it definitely drives very nicely. The suspension tune is not bad. The engine is superb. The gearbox ratios and everything is amazing. The car feels so good. In second place, if I want to pick a winner, of course I will pick the 160 RS WRC car. Although the decals on the car are not good, but the car itself is not bad. Although the suspension is so hard, but as a car, this will be in the second place. In third place, which is a little bit surprising, we have the Jugo Rally. I mean, it drives very nicely, and although the engine is super laggy, the engine, and there is no ABS and no traction aids whatsoever, but the car itself does look very nice without those rims, of course. And for the chassis and the suspension tune, it drives not bad, really not bad. And in fourth place comes this one, the Kimball Kangaroo. Everything in it is perfect except the suspension tune. It's super soft and super like unsupportive. The engine is perfect in it, 300 horsepower exactly, but the car itself is heavy. The car is very heavy because it has an infotainment system in it. It has a sporty interior in it, and yeah, it has a very heavy safety equipment, and all of these things add weight and spoil the ride height. But and the last place, of course, goes for the yellow Pikachu, whatever this name, or Automobile Rally GTR thing. Yes, that, because well, it's wrong every single way. Yes, the engine is good, the acceleration is very good, but the suspension tune is rubbish. The car itself looks, well, I'm sorry to say this, but it looks like a raced car. I'm sorry to say this because a lot of vents, a lot of spoilers. Yes, that looks like a race mobile, unfortunately. But as a driving machine, the engine is good. The spacing for the gearbox are very good, but the suspension ruins everything, and the car makes you really, when you drive this thing, you really wish that you can just slam it into a wall, unfortunately. So yeah, but unfortunately this car uses off-road all-terrain tires, which makes it disqualified. And of course the WRC uses an inline 5 engine, which also disqualified. Yeah, so basically you have first place, second place, and yes, last place, unfortunately, for the Pikachu. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, so thank you so much guys for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed this video. So congratulations for whoever sent me this amazing weird car, because it looks very weird and it looks like a Matrix something car, and I really love the idea of a very wide rear light. I'm gonna use this kind of light in my future cars. Really futuristic. So thank you so much guys for watching, and And yeah, and as always, hit that like button if you like this video, get subscribed if you're new to the channel, and of course don't forget to watch all my previous videos because you will enjoy them. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'm gonna see you very very soon with more amazing videos, and goodbye for now my friends. But first we need to finish this thing with a slow-mo acceleration. Looks and drive awesomely. So congratulations to whoever won this challenge or this video with this car. So thank you so much, and good night and goodbye.